Periphery, the code optimization tool every developer needs.
Welcome to Business Tips and Stories, the podcast channel dedicated to helping you succeed in the world of business. Tune in to unlock the keys to success. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated and never miss any tips, stories, or business opportunities.
Periphery, the code optimization tool every developer needs. As software developers, we're all familiar with the problem of having to maintain large and complex code bases. Over time, these code bases can become bloated with unused code, unwanted declarations, and unused parameters. This can make it difficult to refactor the code and clean it up. Periphery, a productivity tool that helps identify and eliminate these inefficiencies in your code base. With Periphery, you can quickly identify unused code, unwanted declarations, and unused parameters in your code base. This can help you streamline your code and make it more efficient. How to install. Installing Periphery using Homebrew. Open the Terminal app on your Mac. Run the following command to install Homebrew. /bin/bash $curl fsslraw .githubusercontent.com. 3. Once Homebrew is installed, run the following command to install Periphery. brew install Periphery. 4. Wait for the installation to complete. Once done, you can use Periphery by running the Periphery command in the terminal. Adding Periphery to your project using SPM. Open Xcode and navigate to your project. Go to File greater than Swift Packages greater than Add Package Dependency. In the Choose Package Repository dialog, enter the following URL, github.com. Click Next and select the version of Periphery that you want to use. Click Next again and choose the target where you want to add Periphery. Click Finish to add Periphery to your project. Once Periphery is added, you can run it by opening a terminal window, navigating to your project directory, and running the Periphery command. Basic commands. Periphery scan. The Periphery scan command is used to scan your codebase for unused code, unused parameters, and unwanted declarations. Here's how to use it. Periphery scan project path to project. Periphery setup. The Periphery setup command is used to set up the configuration for Periphery. Here's how to use it. Periphery setup. In the periphery.ym configuration file, you can specify the basic setup for Periphery. Here's an example of what the configuration setup might look like. Schemes, my sample scheme targets, my sample project workspace, my sample project.workspace. If your project contains only an Xcode project file, not a workspace, you can use project instead of workspace in the configuration file. For example, schemes, my sample scheme targets, my sample project, my sample project.scotoproj. In the configuration file, you can also specify additional options, such as the excluded paths, excluded symbols, output format and more. These options allow you to customize the configuration for your specific project. Note that the periphery.ym configuration file should be placed in the root folder of your project. Periphery will automatically detect this file and use it for the configuration of your scans. In conclusion, Periphery is a powerful tool that can help you identify and remove unused code and unnecessary decorations in your Xcode projects. With its simple installation process and basic configuration options, Periphery can quickly become an essential part of your development workflow. Thank you for reading.
Thanks for listening to Business Tips and Stories. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any tips, stories, or business opportunities. See you soon.